Hi Taurus, how's it going? Happy Monday. I'm going to do a general reading for you, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. I'll just do a little bit more shuffling. When I was shuffling this deck, I just wanted to let you know that the Lovers card came out reversed. It jumped right out. So the Lovers card is all about self-love, okay? It's about, when it comes out reversed, it's about some kind of disharmony going on, one-sidedness. There's an imbalance in an area of your life, a loss of balance, trust issues, detachment, a lack of accountability. It could also represent bad choices. A misalignment of values. It might come out when I'm pulling these cards, but I just wanted to let you know that your own disparate parts are cooperating with each other, and wearing factors of your personality are coming together. You might realize that you can be beautiful and brainy at the same time, or strong and gentle simultaneously. You're resolving conflict and melding differences into a system of mutual support for yourself. And sometimes this card reversed can indicate a delay of some project that needs mutual cooperation, or that you're trying to force cooperation among basically incompatible elements. So the Lovers card reversed. Let me just pull an oracle card for you first, and we'll pull some tarot cards. So you have action, okay? I'll leave that right there. And then I'll pull 10 tarot cards. We'll pull all the energies and we'll go through them individually. So you have here the Queen of Swords reversed. You have the Eight of Cups. And Three of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles reversed. Put that there. Then you have the Temperance card. Page of Swords. The Knight of Cups reversed. The Hierophant reversed. And your last one is the Eight of Wands reversed. And on the bottom of the deck, it's the Seven of Cups. When a card comes out reversed, it just means that you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? So your first card that came out is the Queen of Swords. This is either you, someone in your life, or she can represent a situation in your life, male or female, in a general reading. The Queen of Swords reversed could mean that you're not dealing well with a loss. There could be sadness, withdrawal, or mourning beyond. Oh my God, just a second. It's so loud outside, sorry. There may be sadness, withdrawal, or mourning beyond reasonable expectations. And if this card doesn't stand for an actual person, it could represent a situation where you feel bogged down emotionally, wallowing in pain, okay? So the message with the Queen of Swords is to protect what matters to you, okay? That's your current situation. Protect what matters to you. Then what's crossing you, or what's challenging you or your situation, is the Eight of Cups. Accept your situation without resistance is the message with this card, okay? The Eight of Cups usually means that the only solution seems to be to turn your back on a situation and go in another direction. What's there isn't working as expected, or it's not important anymore. And you know what you want. You're not going to settle for anything less. You wish things were different, but they aren't. So you have to let go. cut your losses and get out of a situation or a relationship that has failed despite your best efforts. It's time to turn your sights and your energies towards something that is likely to be more fulfilling for you, okay? Accept this situation without resistance. The Eight of Cups is about reaching your limit, searching for your truth. It's Pisces energy. A new perspective is needed. It's a card of walking away, leaving something behind, letting go, leaving a bad situation. But Spirit wants you to know that you do have a lot of courage, okay? Withdrawal, escapism, loneliness. You're looking for the truth, abandonment, abandoning plans, taking a time out. It's telling you to look deeper. It's a card of self-discovery, desolation. Spirit knows you're exhausted, you're tired, fatigued, weary, but you do still have a lot of emotional strength, is the message with that card. Your third card represents the basis of your situation or foundation, and you have the Three of Cups reversed. Remember, joyful opportunities is the message with this card, your foundation card. So reverse this card. It's still positive, even though it came out reversed. It just means that the gratification you're getting may be more sensual than emotional. You'll still enjoy success, but your achievements may be in small things, okay? Embrace joyful opportunities. Any opportunity that comes your way. This card is represented about the Three of Cups is Cancer energy, okay? There's an imbalance in your social life. Maybe you're overindulging. This is a card of isolation, alone time. It's also a card of loneliness again. There may be a lack of social life, a lack of friends. It could also be the pleasure. It could also represent the pleasure of senses, achievement. There may be excess in physical enjoyment, hardcore partying, canceled celebrations, cheating, affairs, a miscarriage. You need solitude, you need independence, you need alone time, is what this card talks about, okay? And then your fourth card is the Eight of Swords. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. It came out upright. Release yourself from any self-inflicted binds is the message of this with this card, okay? This is a really hard card to get. It's quite negative. It could represent a situation that causes you great unhappiness, but this situation is temporary, okay? You can change the situation. You're conscious of the choices available, but you still feel trapped, either unable or unwilling to choose, and therefore you feel stuck in a painful state. But Spirit is saying you are your own worst enemy, so you can change things, okay? This is Gemini energy. This is a card of ignorance, imprisonment, entrapment, feeling trapped, self-victimized, powerless, helpless, paralyzed by fear, restricted, feeling trapped, isolation. Isolation is coming up now 3 times in your reading, Taurus. Restricted, having a negative attitude, the inability to act, you feel like your hands are tied. It's a card of indecision again, feeling pressure, mistrust, isolation from others, feeling backed in a corner, feeling hopeless, victim mentality, feeling silenced. And then your future is the Three of Pentacles reversed. This card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, okay? And the Three of Pentacles says that you're not making the effort to acquire the new skills you need in today's changing marketplace. Maybe you feel stuck in a job you really don't like, but lack the confidence or ambition to strike out and change things for the better. Spirit saying, get going. Thought without action is useless. Remember, you got the action card. Spirit wants you to take action, okay? But this card could represent the ego. When you show your work, others give support, but you don't feel like that because it came out reversed. Not learning from mistakes, unwillingness to learn. There's a lack of growth, poor work ethic, a lack of teamwork. That's a card of apathy, working alone, misalignment, disharmony again, disorganized, group conflict, poor motivation, no dedication, non-attendance, absence, the action of staying away from school, no determination. It can all be represented by the Three of Pentacles reversed. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Temperance card. Now this is a major arcana card and it came out upright. This card is represented by Sagittarius. This card is all about balance. It's about moderation. Okay? Spirit is saying you will find clarity through being calm. Okay? Take yourself away and just do some meditation, relaxation, and you will be able to get the answers that you're looking for, okay? Moderation in all things. Have patience. The circumstances of your situation will teach you to wait calmly when it seems like nothing is happening. You're not in a position to hurry matters along, okay? Again, Spirit is asking you to blend things in a harmonious way. You're learning to temper your ego needs with the legitimate needs of the spirit within. This is a time of inner growth and outer harmony. With patience, you can unite the disparate elements, whether they're raw materials, resources, personal or ideas, into a harmonious whole. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, Page of Swords, male or female in a general reading. Pages are messengers. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Page of Swords is someone who is very communicative. It's being truthful and direct, using your head. She's telling you not to get drawn into arguments. You're speaking out, fighting injustice. Think before you speak. There may be a clash with authority. She has new ideas, a thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, how you see yourself, planning. Again, Spirit is telling you patience is needed. This card could represent delayed news, someone who's protective, guarded. It's a card of fairness. So someone is behaving in a risky manner. That might be you, Taurus. Okay, you're taking a risk or you're behaving in a risky manner. Overconfidence might get you into trouble. So just be careful with that. There's a note about failing exams or being in trouble with the law. So that's the Page of Swords, okay? Vigilant, alert, inspired, communicative, restless, curious, intelligent, inquisitive. Take care of the detail and stay in control is a message with this card. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, is the Knight of Cups reversed. The message you hope for has been delayed or may never arrive. The relationship you yearn for may be based on deceit or superficiality on the other person's side. You may be obsessing about someone who's really doesn't care that much and who will never make a commitment, even if they have led you to believe that they are sincere. This person is fickle, likes to flirt, and isn't likely to settle down. Okay? The Knight of Cups could represent someone from the LGBTQ plus community. This is a card of deception, disappointment, unrequited love. They're moody. It's a card of vanity, turmoil, someone who jumps to conclusions, fraud, jealous. It's a card of trickery, avoiding confrontation, receiving bad news, revoked offers or proposals, cheating again, one night stand, a manipulator, a heartbreaker, someone who has a creative or intuitive block. Know that the right person waits until you are ready, Taurus. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, you have the Hierophant, and it came out reversed. So you are ready to love and learn is the message with this card. You may wish to overthrow an old tradition, be it religious, ideological, intellectual, or cultural, that you feel is suffocating you, or that simply no longer serves your needs. You can choose to live by whatever philosophy resonates with your true nature. You want to direct your actions your own way, even if it puts you in conflict with some established tradition or one that you were raised to believe. Maybe your faith is being challenged in some way, and you must reevaluate beliefs you've always taken for granted. Okay, this is about, again, rebellious. It's a card of freedom, challenging tradition, ignorance again. When I say again, it just means that Spirit's repeating the message. Try a new method. This card represents your personal beliefs, non-conformity, unconventional relationships, having a new approach again, challenging the status quo, unconventional lifestyles, reversed roles, unconventionality. Then your future, if all is to remain as is the Eight of Wands reversed. You can manifest multiple opportunities, okay? Know that you're able to manifest multiple opportunities. You might not feel like that because it came out reversed. Movement may be unwanted, stressful, or unpleasant. For example, being transferred across the country when you'd rather stay put, but Spirit is telling you to go with the flow wherever it leads. Allow yourself to be open to new experiences. Be aware of what you're getting into, though, because your relationships, your marriage, business partnerships, family may suffer. You might be required to reprioritize your schedule to accommodate other people's needs. Okay? Eight of Wands, resisting change. Things, that's why they're saying have patience, because it's slowing down. Slowness, delays, frustration. Jealousy's coming back up. Late start, feeling out of control, feeling frustrated, missed opportunities. This card could represent arrows of jealousy, domestic disputes for people who are married, a lack of speed, a lack of movement, a lack of action, a lack of results, delayed or canceled travel or holidays, bad timing, being impatient. Trust yourself to see the truth. Okay, and then your last card is the Oracle message. You got number 17. Action, energizing effort, willingness to work. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The horses in the card represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. You're on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase, okay? The white horse is the inner action of spirit and thought, and the black horse is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action, trust your intuition. In time, you will break through and see the results that you've been working so hard to create. Okay, so that is your reading, Taurus. If this resonates with you, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you for letting me channel these messages today from Spirit. Take care. Bye.